Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kendall. Welcome if you are new. If you are not new to my channel, it's lovely to see you again. It has been several months since I filmed a YouTube video and I've missed it so much. I'm determined to make June the month that I get back into making YouTube content. So here we are. I'm more so filming this video for myself rather than you who might be watching it to kind of just help me get more comfortable in front of a camera again and get back into like, let's make a video. I want to do this. I want to film a video, that kind of thing. So here we are. I have made a delicious cup of tea. This is glazed lemon loaf by Tazo with a little wild honey. And I thought while I have my tea, we could do a quick little catch up on what's been going on for the past couple of months. Kind of like we're on FaceTime, maybe. That kind of vibe. Let me take a little sip. I hope it's not too hot. Delicious, it's just right. So, like I said, it has been several months since I filmed a new video. I want to say it was February, like the start of February, so it's now June, February, March, April, May, June. Probably around 4 months, maybe even more since I last even filmed a video. But a lot has happened. At the time that I filmed my previous video, I had just recently gotten laid off from my corporate job, which was really not fun. But I've come out on the other side, I think. I told myself that I wanted to have content as like a full-time gig and treat it like a full-time job. And rather than breaking it up into YouTube, streaming, and all like other stuff, I kind of just focused on streaming. If you didn't know, I stream on Twitch over at twitch.tv/lifewithkendal. I play a lot of Dead by Daylight and other horror kind of games, but also Stardew Valley, so kind of a mix. But I really dove into that as my main source of content and like putting out content. And I finally feel like I'm in a space where I'm comfortable streaming again. I'm consistent with streaming again, and I like wake up every day excited. And now that that has happened, I'm ready to maybe take a day off from streaming and dedicate that day to more YouTube content, other kind of content, Instagram, TikTok, maybe I'll come back to that. I don't really know. I'm kind of looking at it as one step at a time. So like the first step was Twitch, now it's YouTube, and then after that maybe I'll continue with TikTok and I'm hoping Instagram and YouTube will be linked up, but we shall see. That's kind of where I've been at content wise. Rather than, I said, breaking up my content, I really focused on Twitch because that was, I feel like, one that really needed some TLC and some extra love, because if you didn't know, I've been streaming on Twitch since 2019 on and off, and the past year I took a basically almost a year-long break, and so I kind of wanted to use January and February to build back that momentum, to fall back in love with Twitch and streaming, because it's something that I've missed so much, just like making YouTube content. And I can finally say I've fallen back in love with it, and I'm happy with the progress I've made since February. Like I said, I'm hoping June is the month that I kind of take that dedication that I put into streaming and put it geared towards more YouTube. And yeah, I honestly don't really know if any of this is making sense to anyone, but it makes sense to me. Like I said, I'm making this video for myself more than you who might be watching it. But also something that happened is I got a new job that has allowed me to dedicate so much time to streaming. Hence, I think why I've kind of fallen back in love with it. So I'm not in the corporate world anymore. My husband and I were kind of talking after I got laid off, and I was like, I don't know if I want to go back to corporate world. Like, I've gone through 2 separate rounds of layoffs at 2 separate companies. I don't know if I want to put myself through that again. I can say I don't know if I've ever been happier with working. So I work at a local place in my area. I am in, I'll say, like the food and beverage industry. I'm really enjoying it. So I started this job in March. So I've definitely gotten my feet on the ground there and gotten acclimated to my work. And I really think that I've never been happier. Like, I can come home from work and not have to worry about, did I do this? Do I have to do this to prepare for tomorrow? Any of that, because I walk in, I do my job, I go home, and that's it. And the work-life balance has been amazing. I truly feel like it's done wonders for my mental health. Like, I can stream when I want, for the most part, when I want, for the most part, as long as I want, playing what I want, all of that kind of stuff. And I think that's really helped me fall back in love with streaming. And so that's why I'm hoping now for June, I can kind of pivot and put that into YouTube content. And that leads me to the biggest disappointment in this video, and that is that I have been in the worst reading slump. The worst reading slump. I haven't read like a full novel in a while, to be perfectly honest with you. I read House of Flame and Shadow, which I actually started making a reading vlog on it, and just like got so not disappointed, but just like, I was like, yikes, what am I doing? Like, I don't know how to film a reading vlog. Like, this book is such a massive release that everyone was so excited for that I overthought the reading vlog, and I was like, you know what, I'm not doing this. So I just axed it, which makes me sad because, like, I don't know. I want to be excited to film reading vlogs and everything, but unfortunately I've been in the worst reading slump ever. But June is gonna be the month that I fix that. I'm determined to get out of my reading slump. I'm determined to dedicate time more to YouTube content, and I think it's time. I think it's time. I'm really looking forward to it now that I am comfortable with my new job. I am comfortable with streaming on Twitch. I have like my dedicated streaming days, streaming times, all of that stuff. I think it's only appropriate that I take the next step and come back to YouTube. Now, I know I didn't film like a bunch of videos before my hiatus, but I'm really excited for June. I have several things planned. Yeah, I don't know. I hope I don't look back on this and I'm like, wow, that was a huge mistake. I can't believe I like thought I could do this. So I'm trying to take it easy. I'm trying to pace myself and do 2 videos a week, not pressure myself into doing 3 a week, every other day, that kind of thing. Because as I learned with my comeback to Twitch, it's baby steps. Baby steps help the most. And yeah, hoping by the end of the month, I can look back on this and say, wow, I was actually able to accomplish this, come back to YouTube properly, and yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Except that it's very warm. I'm in the front room of our house and we don't have AC, and I am sitting here sweating. Why am I drinking a hot tea? I don't know. My hands, I just put lotion on my hands, so my cup is like sliding all around. I don't want to spill tea on myself. Oh, and another thing you might be like, Kendall, why haven't you mentioned this yet? I got bangs, obviously. I got bangs like a month ago, maybe, but I'm loving them. I think they're fun. That was kind of a big step for me as well, being like, hey, I want to have a little bit more of a drastic haircut or a drastic change of my haircut, and so let's get bangs. And so that's another fun thing. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my rambles about my life, where I've been. I don't even know if any of it made sense. I'm really looking forward to starting this YouTube journey over again from stage 1. I'm gonna keep up the previous videos I filmed back in February and January just for the memes, but I'm really excited for this next step, for this chapter. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try to do 2 videos a week is gonna be my goal. Maybe if I can get 3, that'd be great, but we shall see. I hope you all are having a lovely day, a lovely week whenever you are watching this, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Let me know what you have been reading, because like I said, I have been in a horrible reading slump, and I'd love some recommendations of things that might help. All right, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.